Hey everybody, how you doing? I know it's late, but I guess I wanted to talk about a couple of things real quick. I think it's been a busy day. I've been trying to catch things on and off, so I just wanted to discuss that before they become old. So hey, Mika baby, how you doing? Hey baby Bob, thanks for coming through. All right, so basically, I wanted to talk about this whole thing um dealing with Tracy. Like, I don't know what the hell is wrong with Tracy regarding me. All right. She keeps making me content even when I don't discuss her. I think I've been offline for 2 days and I haven't really even discussed her. So I don't know what the hell's going on. But let's talk about it real quick. First of all, I don't know if Tracy is okay or something's going on with her because she said that Jason is tracking or I don't know, following Nicole, or he has like a tracing device on Nicole or something, a tracking device on Nicole. If she would know what she's talking about, she would have knew that Nicole left her phone in the salon or the nail shop, and Jason called the phone and was able to tell her where the phone was. So he doesn't have a tracking device. When I heard her say that, I was like, Tracy, are you serious? Like, you can't keep going around like saying this stuff and it just be so erroneous, like it's false. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Then what you guys don't understand, they were saying that I work with Jason. I don't work with that dude. I don't work with that guy. How I knew about the Duchess Kelly phone call before he even went on his live, before Duchess even went on his live and talked about it, was because when he made that call, Jason was on live. I put that video on my community page and I even left you with the timestamp so you could see that no, I'm not working with him. He was live when Duchess was calling him and fake crying. So everything's out there. I'm not working. And then when I try to tell Tracy this on Duchess's live, she's like, "Oh, no, you're not. No, you're not. It's not true. No, it's not. You're working with Jason. No, you're not." And I'm like sitting here like, "Hello, there's a timestamp." Little Miss says, "Did my comment get deleted?" No, I think YouTube has some things that you can't put. If it has too many emojis, they may consider it as spam as well. So she was sitting up there saying, "No, you're not." And I'm telling you, it was on live. He was live. The call was recorded live. That's how I knew. And the other thing is, Duchess didn't even know that Jason was live when he made that call. He didn't even know that. So it's just sitting here, I'm like, y'all. And when I try to present the truth to them, they're like, "Oh, you're a liar." And Ronnie Q, messy ass, once again, gets up there and shows that she gets herself in a lot of trouble because she don't know what the hell she's talking about, and shows that she's just an instigator and an interjector because I showed it. Hey, he was live when Duchess made the call, so why the hell are you jumping on Duchess's panel, coming at me, calling me a liar? So, um, so yeah, that's what I want to talk about. That Tracy, you want to keep saying I'm that guy on Chopper's page. I'm not that guy on Chopper's page, and I'm really being nice not to go in on your looks, okay? Because you're far from a beauty queen, okay? So let's keep it cute because you might be a little bit far from cute. Because I'm trying to stay away from that. I'm trying to be a gentleman, but you keep coming at somebody, and you ain't respecting them, showing restraint. So let's keep it cute. Um, Baby Bob says, putting the tree aside, I think the issue was that you jumped on it so fast. Okay, this is why I jumped on it so fast. So before we had this whole thing of them talking about emails, right? Like Kwani crying that you emailed Jason, you emailed Jason. How could you email Jason? All these stuff he did to me. So I'm thinking when Jason said this, I'm like, oh damn, maybe Duchess had slipped up and accidentally sent Jason an email that he meant for Kwani. Because we know that he slipped up with VS and he thought he had his mic on mute, but he actually, we heard the whole conversation with VS. So I was like, oh, damn, he may have slipped up. That's what I was saying. And for him to be crying at the time, I thought he was crying because of what he was saying. And then some of the stuff about him sucking off Kelly Love, that's when Jason took, like, he took his phone off a speaker before that, before we even heard that. Because if I would have heard that, then I would have been like, okay, this isn't really serious. So that's why I jumped on it so fast. Cause I'm like, well, why is this man crying to another man? Like, and after that whole thing with Kwani, and now this, and we're hearing this, and we heard it live. We heard it live. That's why I jumped on it, because it wasn't hearsay. Like, I heard it. I heard the phone call live. That's why I jumped on it. So Little Miz says, Sir King, I hope you don't take this the wrong way. Why do you put Teresa in every title? It's your channel, of course. Just wondering. Oh, because she keeps addressing me. She keeps addressing me. She keeps saying things bothering me. So if she don't want me to put her name in my title, then leave me alone. I was on Duchess's live. People were like, "Oh, where's Sir King? Where's Sir King?" Well, I'm there, but I'm blocked from the chat. So I jumped in the live to explain the whole situation. Plus, Jason came in as me. He was impersonating me on the StreamYard. So I came up to address that. And here comes Tracy. Sir King. Sir King, he's taking your sayings. He's taking your sayings, Toodles. What the hell does that have to do with me? So you're lying. You're lying. You're lying. And I'm like, okay, if I'm lying, look at the timestamp. No. We're not gonna listen to that. No. So just leave me alone. That's all I ask. So let me read your comments before I move on to something else. Rita Girl says, I thought Jason was smarter than that. It just shows how desperate he is. Yeah, I agree. I don't know why he, like, we saw the whole thing with the number thing. I don't know why he didn't think that that would check out to be a St. Louis number. I don't know. I know, but you know how we accidentally send emails to people sometimes, and I thought this may have been one of the times that, he slipped up and accidentally sent it. But I do wonder if Ken, Dutch's husband, is getting tired of all this. That's my thoughts. So that's what I have to say about Tracy, is that you can't keep denying the facts and, starting mess, because you keep starting mess with me, and I'm gonna keep highlighting your inaccurateness and showing you, like, you supposed to be saying you're running these streets and you're leaving your red bottoms everywhere, but obviously, you're not, and need to keep your red bottoms on, because you're not reporting the news the way it should be reported. She said Jason had a tracking device. She said Jason had a tracking device on Nicole when Nicole left her phone, and Jason just called the phone, and they were able to tell Jason, hey, your friend left her phone here. It's crazy. So Little Miss says, nah, I think Ken loves and supports DKL. It's just YouTube. Yeah, we'll see. So, but they definitely did play Jason. I mean, it was a good plan. But people are like, oh, you fell for it. No, I don't think I fell for anything. If somebody's telling you something off of false pretense, the goal was to get you to believe it, right? And like I said, I'm not privy to what happened. I'm just privy to what was seen. I wasn't privy to the email or anything like that. So, yeah, I'll move on from that. What was the other thing I wanted to talk about? It was something else that was key. Oh, T.S. Madison and Shelley. I think really, from what I hear, I don't know everything. I can't watch everything. But from what I hear, I already said that T.S. Madison views Shelley as a liability, especially with that stuff that started with VS, and that whole refund thing and chicken bone gate, whatever that was. I think T.S. Madison did not like that, because that's somewhat, it didn't hinder her brand, but she didn't want to get caught up in that. So she didn't really want to get caught up in that. And I think Shelley was the main catalyst of that, because Shelley brought VS to the venue and all that. So I think since that time, has always been a rift. And Shelley is always like getting in stuff and defending T.S. Madison when she don't really need to. Like, it brings, I don't know, I think if that was me and I was in T.S. Madison, I just think like, okay, girl, you ignoring, you are very annoying, and I've got to deal with cleaning up your mess because you sometimes misperceive certain things. Like, I could understand if it was T.S. Madison having an issue with somebody, but Shelly creates a lot of things that T.S. Madison somehow has to deal with or to get back to her. So yeah, so that's what I want to say about that. Hello, Amaya, how you doing? Lil Miss says, I would love to hear your commentary on what happened with Raphael or whatever his name is, Sir King. Lil Miss, I don't know. I really ain't been really following it. I hear bits and pieces. He came up on a live I was on with A View is a View, and he started talking about something, and I left. I didn't, no disrespect to A View is a View, but I just left because it seemed as if when he came on, he just wanted attention. Like, I don't know. That's like I said, I don't have limited interaction with him, but I think he may have been put up to this, to be honest. Just from the way I'm hearing things played out. Like, I haven't seen that page, I haven't watched this page, so I'm not gonna sit here and make commentary on stuff that I really don't know anything about. But I do think, they may have set people up, and I think for what I'm hearing is that, some people did things for him, and he's lying about the whole thing and stuff like that. So, but I think Raphael wants to be relevant. I really do. From what I've seen, I really think he wants to be relevant, and this is his time to shine, and he's capitalizing on it. So yeah, no, I know. I pretty much know the background. It was just that the fact that he tried to cancel the trip or whatever, and Sean Bradley would have given him his money back and something like that. And he's been going around telling people that the hardship that he suffered from it, and people have been donating, and come to find out that the story isn't even true. So it's just messy. But I think he's just taking advantage of the moment. He's taking advantage of the moment. So, the other thing I want to talk about is, so obviously we know Jason is going around cloning, um, I guess pages, and he's cloning emails. But I told Kwani that 3 months ago, but she wants to talk about this whole division. But she's so arrogant and so condescending that when people are trying to tell her stuff, she's like, "Oh, I don't care." And now she just learned of a cloned email address a day ago, and I was telling her, "Hello, somebody's copying your whole entire profile, and we know who it is." And she's like, "Oh, I don't care about all that stuff." So, and there's gonna be just this whole thing about the wrench. I'm not the wrench. I don't know why y'all keep saying I'm the wrench. And Teresa was going on a whole thing. Oh, how you know everybody else, but you don't know the wrench? To me, the wrench is something like, what would you say? Tech and mess. I don't really have an interest in that because they're not people. Like, they're not people. So I don't know their persona. Like I said, I don't know their persona, and I don't take interest in that because they aren't people. So that's what I have to say regarding that. And that's what I meant. It was like, did they ever have a storyline? Were they ever involved in something? I mean, no. To my extent, we don't even know who the wrench is, right? So why? I don't get it. I don't get it. Black Bar says, "Wrench, stop playing in my boxers." Um, I'm not that person. Just like y'all said, I was Zills. Just like y'all said, I was VS. Just like y'all said, somebody said I was Sir King. I mean, that I was Sean Bradley. All this stuff. Like, Reese Robinson said, "Sir King, why no reveal at 1K? Because they were threatening my safety." So, um, and I think they associated me with the wrench because that was the only person that was not verified to be a person. I don't know. It's weird. So, um, okay, you're getting very annoying because you keep talking about that, and I already addressed that. So you can go ask the wrench why you got put on timeout on Sir King's page. How about that? Um, Black Girls Care, Go. Sorry, Black Girls Code says, "Why do they care? I don't know why they care. I don't understand that. I was not entertained by the wrench because he wasn't a personality. I didn't get that. I just, like I said, to me they were similar to what was it, Tech and Mess? Like, they just come in, they chat, but they don't really have, like, they're not a person yet. So Reese Robinson says, "Are you frail and scared? I thought you were a strong man. You can't protect yourself." No, this is a thing. I'm fine with it, but don't keep sitting up there putting the same comment over and over again. And I did, and I was respectful, and I addressed you, and then you're going to continue to troll me in my own chat when I'm being respectful, and addressing your question. So I get annoyed with everybody that Mama Troll says, Richie, if you were not Richie, why would you be annoyed? No, I'm not annoyed. I'm annoyed when you call me everything. I'm annoyed when you call me Sean Bradley. I'm annoyed when you call me Alexander Rogers. They just don't keep coming in here. And then you also have to understand that I'm getting annoyed because you have Tracy who keeps spinning this whole narrative, and you got Duchess who keeps spinning this whole narrative. Um, so yeah, okay. Um, oh, hold on. Sorry, I think I may have blocked the wrong person, but I apologize if I did. So, Ronnie Churchill says, "So do you feel SB should have paid Raphael? You said it looked bad. Look, I honestly feel maybe that Sean Bradley put Raphael up to this and told him, "Hey, I'll probably give you 350 or something, whatever you owed him, and then some, and then you are able to get whatever you can get from the cash apps." I don't know. I don't know. So Diva317 says, "What happened to the wrench?" I don't know. They disappeared, right? I don't know. Were they in some issue with Chopper or whoever, or I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I think they told, what was it? Last I heard, they told Brianna that it wasn't fun anymore. Like they couldn't make no more content or something like that because it was everything became dark. So to Tweety79 says, "You're not that annoyed because you don't show your face. You do not need to be annoyed. That comes with it. No, it is annoying because at the end of the day, I'm not doing this to anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Showing my face was not one of the terms of agreement to create a Google account, was it? No. Yeah. Yeah. All right, Mickey baby, you got your request. Um, to Tweety79 says, "Why would SB do that? Makes no sense. Tell people he stole from someone." I don't know. Like I said, I'm not getting myself in that. Raphael just seems like he wants his time to shine, and he found a way to do it. So, Baby Bob says Tree does lie. Absolutely, I agree. She does lie. So, but it's like the lie she tells is like, you're gonna say that Jason has a tracking device on Nicole. I'm like, girl. I'm like, that's why I tell content creators you have to do your research. You can't take what anybody says. Just like they were saying that I knew Jason was working with me, because um, because I knew about the call. If they were, hello, everybody gets notifications, right? So everybody gets notifications, right? So we all get notifications. So if you pay attention to the live and you listen, you would know that the call was streamed live. So Lil Miss says, "At Sir King, are you worried that someone will eventually dox you one day?" Honestly, I would. Hold on, I got this thing coming up. I would be concerned if I was a content creator. Look, I came up here. I don't mess with nobody. I don't cause no problems with nobody. I ain't do nothing to nobody, so I don't. I mean, I ain't got nothing to worry about, right? What did I do? I show restraint. I don't, like I said, I don't mess with nobody. So, and when I told you, I didn't want to create a page. But they told me, "Oh, if you're going to be if you're going to content, or if you're going to provide content, then you have to." So, whatever, whatever. It is what it is. Right? At the end of the day, what have I done? You got people talking about dead kids, people mamas, calling people jobs, doing this, and I ain't done none of that. So, and what? And when I get on your platform and I'm being disrespected, I'm still respectful. So, it is what it is. So, um, What's the other content? I mean, any other? What was the other thing? I wanted this to be a short live. I'm trying to figure out what was the other things I need to talk about. We talked about T.S. Madison, but Baby Stop Bop says you do mess with people, but not crazy. You good? I don't really mess with people. I mean, I am shady. I would admit to that. I will be shady. I will be sarcastic, but that's the entertainment factor. That's the entertainment factor, right? Because Baby Bop, at the end of the day, somebody comes at you and says something to you, right? So if you keep being respectful, if you keep being respectful to them, then they take it. That's where my mistake was, baby. I was very respectful to people, and I wouldn't get baited into what they wanted me to do. And then they decided that I was like what, weak. I was soft. So no, I'm just saying. I'm not saying. I'm just letting you know. So they kind of force you to come with the rah rah a little bit, in order to get them off you. But Little Miss says the only reason why I would be worried about doxing would be for my job, family, etc. I wouldn't be worried to show who I am, if that makes sense. Yeah, that makes perfect sense, but that's not the price of admission to the party, right? That's something that people are trying to bully other people into, and that's not right because we over here don't respect people. We don't respect their privacy. Making Baby Green says, "What's the issue with Tree interview?" I don't know. I don't know. Baby Bob says, "But DKL was nice to you, in my opinion. But you jumped on sharing that info. Not so nice. What info did I share about him? I didn't share anything. He blocked me because I said that he was talking to Jason or something like that, and I immediately retracted what I said and corrected it. And then I don't know. He tried to say, "Oh, Ronnie Q came up there and says, "Oh, you did say that." And then I did retract it what I said 20 seconds after I made that comment. And that wasn't good enough. So then he was like, "Oh, pay me $20 to become unblocked." So, mm. Robin says, "What's your opinion on this BBK mess?" I honestly feel it's just, I think it's like a moderator doing too much. Like you just got to know, like what was it? BBK is all into that, and I think that Fire Babe just really wanted BBK to just like be like, "Hey, yo, I know you're a moderator, but just like, come on, you taking this too hard, or you taking like she's blocking people and doing stuff that cause more work for Fire Babe, because then people want to know, hey, why I'm blocked and who blocked me, and it's just adding more work to Fire Babe. And when she couldn't find out who did it, it was always BBK. Now, do I think BBK was trying to do something bad? I don't think so. I think she just took the job too seriously. Like she exceeded the expectations, and by exceeding the expectations, you cause more drama than what was needed. That's all. So I like Duchess. I remember back when you said you used to be on his live streams. Yeah, I used to be on his live streams, and the crazy part about it was that we would banter, it would be enjoyable, but he listens to other people. Like he don't run his platform the way he wants to run it. His platform is dictated by LSA and the people who are close to him. How I know that is because I saw something on LSA saying that, oh, Sir King is something about getting him his views or something like that. And then the next day or the day after that, he referenced it and he was like, you know what, Sir King, you're not on my platform no more, or you won't be coming on here, or he's tired of it. So he listens to that. So I noticed that, and which is unfortunate because he should be running his platform the way he wants it. And people play games that way. People play games that way. They try to manipulate the content creator and all that just to get, just to have control over them. But they have an ulterior motive. So, hey, Lemon, how you doing? All right. Mickey Baby Green says BBK a little crazy. She timed me for nothing. She was the one who said it, and then she didn't have to explain it. I agree. Those kind of things make the content creator have to do more work. You know. Okay. So I answered that question. Anything else? Um, you guys want me to answer? Because I think I only had like three things on it. I think it was Tracy, T.S. Madison, um, and I can't remember the second one. And the whole thing about the Kwani and DKL thing. I didn't. Well, let me talk about that. I think it was just kind of. I think it is what it is. Like they concocted some kind of plan, whatever, to catch Jason up. I think it was foul that Jason is copying emails to actually email people. Like that's kind of messed up, though. You know what I mean? Because you don't know who's going to send you what information and what he's going to do with that. And what's the scary part about it is that you don't know who he's doing that to. Like you don't know what people he's sending that to. So that's the kind of scary part about it because you don't know how far he will go with that. So, but that's their situation. They tried to catch him up. They caught him up. It is what it is. But it makes you then side eye them in the future because you can't trust what they say because they prove themselves to be capable of putting together something like that. So the next time Kwani and DKL fall out, nobody's going to give two craps, and nobody's going to give two craps about Kwani. So, no, I didn't watch the Nicole thing with Jason today. I didn't. I don't really care about that because I just don't like the fact that I don't know. I don't want to get into that. All right. Anything else? Little Miss says, I don't blame people for being curious about you. It's the nature of the sector, but it's your platform, so it's your choice. Yeah, it is my point. All right. So I don't think I have to show myself to nobody. 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 What I don't understand what the difference is, to be honest with you. Because all you do is sit up there and see a talking head. I'm just a talking voice, so I don't see what the difference is. Um, oh, I have to check it out then. Yeah, it was a hot mess. 7 stars and him was going okay. Because see, the thing is, normally when 7 stars and him go at it, somebody really leaves. They leave. They leave in the first 3 seconds. So what he did to 7 stars, I mean, what 7 stars did to, well, sorry, what Jason did to 7 stars was wrong. It was terrible. So you shouldn't be calling the police and telling them that she is hiding information on a murder that happened when she was a child. And this is the thing I don't like because if somebody was to do that to him, he wouldn't be like, "Oh yeah, I can handle it. I put it out there." He would be crying and whining. So yeah, thank you, Baby Bob. I like your panels in the late night thing. It helps the insomniacs like myself. But Baby Bob, what you don't understand about StreamYard is just like it's a good platform, but it involves a lot because you have to watch the chat, you have to watch the people, especially if you're doing like a presentation and stuff. It just gets. Other thing is just like sometimes there's a sound issue, and I don't think it's. I think the issues with StreamYard and their technology regarding wireless and things like that. It's something they have to really improve because it just hurts a presentation or it hurts a live because you hear the person echoing. So Little Miss says people just wonder if you're working with someone. If you are someone we would know, etc. It's just the people in the set. I think they are on high alert. I'm not implying anything. But Little Miss, you gotta understand why there's so much suspicion for me when I haven't been linked to anybody. But all these people that come out to be working with other people, they don't get this same admonishment and all this. It's crazy to me. Nobody can link me working with nobody because I don't work with nobody. I'm independent. The most that I've done with somebody is I IG people, but I'm not sitting behind the scenes concocting plans with people and things like that. I roll alone. Whereas with other people, you see them working with each other all the time. They say they never work with, and you can't ever say that about me because it ain't true. Because you just can't trust people. You can't trust people on here. From what I've seen, Bigger Baby Green says how we know someone that dislike each other not working together. That will soon be revealed because they will soon fall out with each other. Yeah, Little Miss says, yeah, I just trying to explain what I think people are thinking. Look, I watch people, so I know what the hell's going on. And now that I'm a content creator, you have to do that. Like I can't be a Tracy and go come up on my platform and say, oh, somebody has a tracking device on someone and it's farther from the truth because they didn't listen to the broadcast and they said it repeatedly. I'm not going to get up there and say, oh, Sir King, you working with Jason because you heard the phone call and that wasn't even out. Um, you know, how can, and there's videos showing to dispute that, and when the person tells you that, you're like, oh no, that's not true. That's not true. Like that shit gets annoying. Like you can't do that. So, Black Girls Code says, how do you feel about this sector's automatic acceptance of TRX? Um, I, I think that's what the sector has been wanting, and that's what they needed. Someone, I guess, that they could see who they felt was, intelligent and who was, presented themselves as being neutral. Yeah, but there comes a cost with that because Triple Red X can't go into everybody's chat as Triple Red X as himself, though. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. So Bomb says you should monetize your channel and just have the money come up, Mister. So I'm debating. I'm debating. I should. I'm debating. I looked into it, but they asked for some. I know they asked for some information. I don't trust them. I don't trust them. I just don't. I don't know. We'll see. And they operate on a 1099. So anybody that knows that what a 1099 is, it's just like when you look at it, you're like, what? I'm not gonna be one to owe nothing. I don't know. It's weird, but it is a good point though. I may try to do that this weekend. I tried to do it before, but I was just like, I'm not really interested in monetizing. And another thing Tracy said was like, oh, he must put my name in the title because he needs it for to make money off the channel. And I'm like sitting here and I'm like, my channel isn't even monetized, Tracy. So why are you sitting up there lying like that? Lemon says put the info in somebody's name and trust off YouTube if possible. Yeah, yeah. So Bomb says since you don't trust them, I just take the money. No, baby, I'm not pressed by her at all. Um, but I see the game plan. She's just using me as content. It is what it is. Um, and I would poke and poke back. I mean, we could do this. We could go. It could be a merry-go-round. It could be a Joss match. So, yeah. All right. I'm just reading your questions. The limit says I don't think you're working. I don't work with Jason. Like I can't stand him. Like the dude called me a nigger. So I'm not gonna sit up here and work with somebody that called me a nigger. I went on his platform. I wanted to address him and let him know I was not happy about him calling us niggers over here. And I took my black ass on his platform to address it. And I think that was before I had a platform. He came on my platform and I wanted to address him about some things, and that's been it. So, and now, it's just crazy. It's just really, really crazy. It really, really crazy. Lemon says, I don't blame you. Since staying private, these YouTube streets have crazy people. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, so I'll think about it. um, Yeah, so I don't know if there's anything else you guys want to talk about. Oh, another thing is you didn't know that NASCAR has banned the use or has banned the Confederate flag from being waved at NASCAR. So I'm just sharing that with you guys in case you didn't know about that. So, which is interesting and good. I mean, it's good. You know, we're seeing changes like that. I think people are waking up to. But it would be interesting to know like how people feel about them desecrating historical statues, because it's, in a way we understand this country has a negative history, but should it be erased to the point that we're destroying, monuments like they're destroying monuments of Christopher Columbus and things like that? And I'm like, I understand the point, but are we erasing history? Because if you erase history, then you're destined to repeat it. They say. So it'll be interesting to hear some perspectives on that. I may do it another day. So yeah. Um, so bomb. It's not gonna have that much money coming in. I don't think so. Um, yeah, that's about it. I don't know if you guys have anything else y'all want to talk about. Like I said, I'll let this go. Wasn't meant to be too long. Um, Lemon says, did the guy in the wheelchair give the 1,000 back? I don't know. I doubt he will, though. I doubt he will. So, I doubt he will. Um, yeah, Black Girls Code. Yeah, I think it's key. I understand what people are saying regarding that, but to eliminate those structures, like, I don't know. I can see both sides of the argument. Yeah, it's a constant reminder of the injustices imposed on people by this country, but it's also, what do they call it? Symbols um, that remind us of how this country was built. Those things are key to our country. So, Mika Baby Green says they said he refund a few people. SK. Okay, hey, that's on him. I mean, he can choose to, you know, because they can report him for fraud or something, right? So, Texas American Tourist says Obama had 8 years to get rid of Confederate statues, but I don't think if Obama had something that occurred like this during his tenure, then yeah, but he could not do that um, just like that. That wouldn't bode well for the country. You have to have something that galvanizes movements like that are extreme, as the George Floyd situation. You just can't come in and be like, okay, we're removing the Confederate flag, and he would get so much backlash for that. So, and it would affect that doing that would affect him in other areas of the political landscape that wouldn't be okay. So, yeah, see, Amaya, I apologize for that. I accidentally blocked. I was trying to block someone else, and I accidentally blocked you. So I apologize for that, Amaya. And I'll go in after this live, and I'll go in and undo it. Yeah, I apologize. I was trying to block a jerk, and accidentally, because it's jumped, the chat jumped, so you actually got blocked. So no, I don't think it was. I don't think Mika BB jump blocked you. Yeah, I see Bright Star. Mika Baby, can you ask Sir King if he can see my? Yeah, I see you, Bright Star. Um, I do miss comments. I don't see every comment, so just because I don't reply to your comment doesn't mean I'm ignoring you. Um, I'll think about it, so bomb. All right, I'm just reading comments right now. Mike Brown's death by a cop happened during Obama's term. Texas American tourist. What I'm saying is I understand Mike Brown's death. happen that way, and that's truly sad the way it happened. But to see someone, killed in the manner in which he was, and also you have to remember we had the Ahmaud Arbery case as well that preceded that. So, Mika baby, did you block Amaya? Mika baby green. Okay. So yeah. Okay. No problem. All right, y'all. Anything else y'all want to talk about, and then I'll let you guys go. So yeah, so that's all I really have to say. Like I said, I'm sorry I'm not abreast on the I'm not abreast on the whole Raphael thing. I heard about it. A lot of people aren't happy about it. So it is what it is. Jason got played today, but I think he likes Duchess Kelly Love to the extent where he won't get enraged. Um, yeah. So no, I haven't really blocked. Well, I only blocked. I blocked one person because they kept coming in here being a jerk, but they were using multiple accounts. So, and we talked about T.S. Madison and Shelley, and Jay Wilson's back to his old foolishness. So, so yeah. So I think that's about it. And what's going on in the real world? The same old bull that goes on. I think a lot of people are still. I would say that I am amazed by this, the longevity of these protests. You know, and they just keep knocking down stuff down. They're like, okay, we took care of the precinct. Now we're going to go to Christopher Columbus and take out Christopher Columbus and any other statues that supported the Civil War. And I'm just, good Lord, I'm like, okay, and now they're asking for statues to be removed in political places, such as like the what you call it, the state house and things like that. So yeah, yeah. And the thing about BBK, I mean, I ain't never been a moderator for nobody. Well, I've been a moderator for channels that just I don't know. I think Shish Trish made me a moderator, but I never been one for like a content creator that's like high profile. Um, but I could understand the way BBK is. She's like very into it. So who knows? Who knows? It could be crazy because it all depends on a moderator's personality, right? If they're paranoid about everybody and everything, and if she's hearing things, then that creates drama, you know? So, yeah, yeah. GoFundMe, I'm going to take care of it. I know you are Maya, so I'm going to go in there and I will make the change. I accidentally blocked you, so did not mean to. It wasn't on purpose. So yeah, so that's about it, y'all. I don't know anything else y'all want to talk about. There isn't much else going on. I know people are saying that Beyonce may be considered for the next Black Panther movie. Who knows? I don't know. I don't care. Um, Bright Star says, as Sir King, oh yeah, what happened to you with Trish? You were a mod. Yeah, I guess I'm still a mod there. I just felt like one time when we were having a live, she came up here and she was just being foolish. And I'm like, why are you being foolish now? Like, in our discussion, I don't know. It wasn't a foolish live. It was just she was joking around. I was just like, okay. It just gave me weird vibes. It's like, why are you acting like that? I think it was when Seals was up here or something. And she was just acting giddy, and I'm like, I don't know. So, but there's no bad blood between us. It's just like sometimes I'm not. That's like me coming up there trying to crack jokes, and then we serious. So, but yeah. So try to think of other stuff. The NBA season is set to restart up soon. I think they said the end of June. What else is going on? They said coronavirus may be back in the fall or September. They said by September there may be 100,000 more deaths due to Rona. Um, Another thing, a disgusting thing I saw was that some people. There was a Black Lives Matter march, and some All Lives Matter people were had a demonstration, and they were reenacting the kneeling on the knee. So, well, Make a Baby Green says, "Will they football become?" I think so. They had a draft. I don't know when the start dates are. I haven't really tuned into ESPN. I just like they keep re-showing things. So, um, okay. Drip Drip says, "I heard December." So, yeah. So that's about it, y'all. The day has been really, for what I've seen for a weekday, it's been really one of the craziest days I ever remember. What's my NBA team? My NBA team. I like the Lakers what they were doing. I don't think LeBron is the best player ever. I don't think so. So I will say, I guess the Lakers. I guess I even forgot. It's been so long. I even forgot the teams are around. But I guess I would say the Lakers. So yeah. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else I wanted to say? Yeah, I do believe Jordan. The reason I say Jordan is the best player ever because of the way he transcended the game. Like he transcended the game globally. He just globally in terms from like a business standpoint and from I guess at times when I watched Jordan, I thought he was selfish. Like he shot the ball a lot and things like that. So, oh yeah, true. I like the Mavs too. I like the Mavs too. Uh, so yeah, yeah. I have to look back at the NBA teams. Like I said, it's been so long. And I just think about how our world changed. Like we now got to wear a mask, and we now got to be careful of everything, and it's just different. It's just weird. So I won't, Amaya. I won't. Amaya, you can reach out to me on IG, Sir King Crown, to make sure I do it. Baby, but I don't like the Celtics. I hate their green. For some reason, I don't like the green. Yeah, I agree. Bomb, he gave Sir King the ball. I mean, like Sir he gave Steve Kerr the ball when it mattered. Yeah, I agree. I agree on that. I just think Jordan was electrifying to watch, and LeBron, I don't. He's electrifying, but he's so ball dominant at times. I don't know. I call it bully ball. That's what I call it. He's like a bully, and Jordan was more fluid with the way he played. LeBron is more of a brute, and I don't like that too much. Um, I like Anthony Davis though; he's a good player. So yeah. Something else I want to say about real world events that's going on. Um, I'm not gonna talk about Trump. I really don't want to talk about that. Let's see what else. We talked about Serena Williams the other day and her husband. So Bomb says, "What's your NFL team?" I don't know. I could watch football, but I don't have a favorite. I don't have a favorite NFL team. I find it somewhat boring. Like it gets exciting in the fourth quarter if it's a close game. So, Bigger Baby Green says, "You think Dolly is mad for me defending Miss Bizarre?" I don't know. Baby Bob says, "I just find Celtics to be a whole team all around, but I don't watch too much." Yeah, I agree. I think, yeah, I agree. I think Kyrie Irving kind of left a bad taste in their mouth. So Bomb says college. There's so many college teams. I don't know. I said I have to look at it. If we were in the middle of a sports season, then I could definitely have an answer for you. Baby says, have you been into the Black Lives Matter protests? Um, yes and no. Yes and no. Those things are volatile and they're positive in a way, but you don't know what's going to happen. And I don't want to get caught up in something because some people need me in my real life. So I have to be responsible regarding that. But I do support in other areas. So Someone says, I'm a Jets fan and the Green Bay is my mistress team. Oh, okay. I am interested to see how Tom Brady will fit in Tampa. I am, and that tells you a lot about Bill Belichick and the ownership. Because if Tom Brady was willing to leave a, a place like that and go to Tampa, is either two things: he didn't care for winning anymore and just wanted the money, or he couldn't stand dealing with ownership and the coach, which is really sad. Um, or maybe he felt the team couldn't win anymore. I don't know. So, but at this stage of the career, I think he may be just chasing the money. So, but yeah. So you guys got 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes, and then I'm cutting it. Um, so bomb. That's not nice. I'm trying to think of anybody. I'm trying to think of what else is going on in the NFL. NBA. Mm, we'll see. I don't know. I think Philadelphia 76ers are okay, but I don't. I like Joel Embiid, but I just think he's a little bit pompous. But it is what it is. That comes with being an athlete. Um, but I am in terms of real world. I would like to see how our nation changes in terms of leadership and actually equality. I think more than we need is equality, but things are more going to be less about race and more about classism. So, but yeah, and I think we learned today that Maya, yeah, I do. 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Give me. I'm trying to push you guys. 5 more minutes. I can't help it. He's been dominated my division for over a decade. All the scandals. Yeah, I agree. Um, what else I was gonna say? Yeah, I was wondering just to see how things change in their life regarding all that's been going on. Because a lot of people don't understand. Like, I don't know. People don't understand. I think some people, white people, understand that the difficulties it is of being black, or as Baby Bot would say, colored. No shade, Baby Bot, because of they see their own peers say things or behave in a way that's prejudiced against black people or people of color, or whatever. So I think when they see that, they be like, damn, that person only is experiencing what they're going through is because of the color of the skin and not by the content of their character. So, I think that kind of hits home for people who may not have to go through that, but other people don't have that same awareness. So, you know, and that's my issue. That's why I watch. I'm gonna be honest. I do watch Jason. And you can consider me to be a hawk in the sky because I think what he's doing, he's saying he's not racist, and you're not a character. And what do you do when you say is some of the most grotesque things that people have heard from a person of who's white. But if I say something about his Jewish faith or something like that, he's going to get upset. So I don't know. And I don't know how can Nicole can sit over there. I'm disappointed with Ness No Mess. And I know her thing was to get back at Kwani, but I'm like, damn, yo, that's just kind of effed up. I'm just kind of effed up. You know what I mean? Like he don't even the whole thing he did with apologizing to Duchess Kelly Love. He even say, "Oh, oh, I did it. I'm sorry. I know the word has a lot of hurt." He was just like, "Oh, if what I said hurt you, then I'm sorry." But he wasn't really sorry. I just don't get it. And the only reason he's befriending you all behind the scenes, he don't care two shits about y'all. Excuse my French, and he'll even say it. But why is he over here? And he could be over here, but it's like, why are you terrorizing us? Go terrorize the Latino, the Asian. You know what I mean? Like his discrimination, his hate isn't spread amongst everyone. And when it's like that, I can only give you the side eye. I can only give you the side eye. So, so, all right, y'all. Anything else you want to talk about? Thank you, Mickey Biggie Green, for holding the chat down. I appreciate that. It allows me to focus on not accidentally blocking people like the GoFundMe lady. So bomb, but you gotta understand. You say I don't support people who watch him. You gotta understand though, people that watch him aren't there to support him. But who you should be supporting are those who are in his chat who say that, oh, Jason, you could say the nigger word because my own people have called me worse. What the hell? Like, what the hell? I'm like, y'all honestly gonna tell this man that it's okay to disrespect your people? It's just weird. It's just crazy, like the rationale. It's just weird. And then somebody told him, said, "Did you really just say the N word in their face?" And they were like, "He was like, yeah, I sure did. Yeah, I can because if Quantica said it, I can say it." So I feel you, baby Bob. I don't really watch him. I mean, I watch him, but a lot of times I don't. I mean, it's boring. I'm not gonna sit there and watch him talking about some damn cooking. And he says he don't eat, and I'm like, Negro. Every time you on live, you eating like, oh, I haven't eaten in 4 days. I'm like, dude, you was just cooking the other damn day. I was like, who are you fooling? I was just like, oh my god, no, Lemon, don't go, don't go. I have to do it because as a content creator, you have to report on things, right? So Tracy keeps bringing them up, DKL keep bringing them up, Kwani gotta bring them up. You gotta be okay. You gotta have your facts straight. So, and like I said, DKL didn't even know that Jason was playing or had him on speaker while he was live, and I'm like, well, so. No, I don't care if you gain weight. The issue is don't sit up here and lie to me and say that, oh, I haven't eaten in 3 days and we just saw you stuff down a whole whatever it was, pie or something. I don't know. So yeah, we are a little prejudiced. I do agree because we all in nature we have these senses, but I don't think we come in with knowing to hate a certain, you know, race. So hey I babe, how you doing? I know you're a fan. Um, what did I want? I really wanted to talk to you. So Abe, if you're on Instagram, please hit me up. I need to ask you a couple questions. Um, I really do, cause it's just one or two. It's nothing serious. But my Instagram is Sir King Crown on Instagram, Sir King Crown. So, but I would like to just ask you a couple of questions because I know you aren't too knowledgeable on some things, but I just need to ask you a couple of questions. That's all. Yeah. GoFundMe says he made like 6 things of mac and cheese the other day. He called it white people be mac and cheese. I don't know. I wonder, do the guy really want to be accepted in this area of YouTube? And I think he would be accepted in this area of YouTube if he just wasn't like. So somehow says, I mean, let me finish my thought. if he just wasn't so disrespectful regarding using that word and some of the things that he says the people in this sector are terrible and pieces of asses and things like that. And I just think that would never be cool. And he finds people who are very gullible, like Nicole Tyler, to show that to play like he isn't racist. Um, Social Bone says, "Why do you guys know what he does?" Because as a viewer, if a person, let's just say, is like he's somewhat part of the area sector, right? He has connections to all of the major content creators in this area. So, Baby Bob says, "Stop, SK, stop the madness. Leave this man alone." Oh, what do you mean, leave him alone? Are you defending him, Baby Bob? Are you defending him? Do you know something I don't know? So, well, you have to see Social Bomb. Everybody says, "Oh, if you black him out," no, and I think that's what's wrong, and I think this was a microcosm of our world. Oh, I'm not going to pay attention to this person. I'm not going to pay attention to that. And that shit manifests and grows into something that you can't control when you could have controlled it before it got started. You know what I mean? And actually, it's really shown like how we as a community are somewhat divided. Like, if we all said, hell no, you ain't gonna disrespect. We as a, there's in every community, people call each other whatever. They could disrespect each other, whatever. But they're not sure as hell not gonna let you come in there and disrespect them as well. And I think this is what is totally lacking in this area of YouTube. But they also see him as having a certain amount of privilege that they feel that they can maybe benefit from. So, all right, I'm trying to read your comments. GoFundMe says maybe his last girlfriend was black and his girlfriend, his last, he said it, who knows, he lies. So maybe his last couple of girlfriends and boyfriends were black. So, but he has an affinity for black culture. But those same people that have an affinity also have certain prejudices too. You know what I mean? So I don't see what's that comedian? I forget his name. But I don't see him ever saying it's okay to use the N word. So I don't care if you like black culture or not. You saying it and saying it with that ER and the way that you said it to Phi Babe, I Babe, is a no no. He's not the king of whore person that cares that would want black people to be. I don't know what that says. So bomb. But I'm saying if you allow those kind of content creators like him to think it's okay to do that, then you have an issue. Because what he did to Lady Nika is wrong. I don't see nobody else making no videos like that, making fun of black women and all that kind of stuff, and dragging their kids offline, online, and all that stuff. So, all right, Amaya. Well, that's you. That's you. And that's see the comment you just said is what's key. Yeah, he's funny sometimes. You like his dogs and all that, but he kills his brand by using the N word. Why can't he just extricate the brand? Extricate the N word and that racist stuff, and case off, right? I don't know why Ibe keeps begging him to stay over and over. I don't get that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But he claims to be coming after her livelihood, which I think is wrong because she hasn't done anything. And he's trying to associate how she acts online with the ability for her to be a professional, and I think that's wrong. Because some of the craziest people are some of the most successful people and are able to do their job well. They're just able to know when to turn it on and off. So I think that's wrong. All right, y'all. Um, I wasn't. I was agreeing with you. I was agreeing with what you're saying. I was saying people go to him because they think he's funny. He has these dogs that he sometimes beats, and throws. But if he was to leave out that N word, then he would have a more viable audience, I guess. I don't know. Mickey Baby Green said, yeah, Tracy watches him, promotes him. That's why I say I wonder if they're working together. She watches him promote. Hey, y'all, go watch this video. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all, go watch this video. Go to his channel. Go watch him. I'm like, oh, wow. T-Man says, hey, Sir Ken, I came over so I could fall asleep. I don't know if that was shade, but, I could always, have you fall asleep in the block button, but we'll let you stay for now. Don't be shady on me. Um, So Bomb said that a lot of people give him the click in the view. But in all honesty, a lot of people were checking for him before Five Babe and Sean Bradley intentionally blew him up. So I wouldn't give him all that credit. It's just a lot of people. And he grew his channel off the backs of Kwani, Tracy, and Five Babe. So he knew that. He knows that he has to engage in beef with them. If you engage in beef with them, then people sub, not because they support him, but just because they want to watch, what the mess is. OMG really says, add Sir King. For me, he gives no support. However, you keep your friends close and hold on, jump and your enemies closer every now and I do click over there to see what he's up to and then bounce. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I totally agree. Baby Bob says he's trash. We cannot allow this BS. I agree. I totally agree. But it's weird. Like this area of YouTube is not united. It's not united in that way where they'll come and block you out. Like, you know what I mean? It's weird. Baby Bob says this is really irritating to hear. You've got sense. Don't let no, Baby Bob. What I'm saying is, I'm trying to be rational. People go to him because they like whatever he's presenting, but he don't get no growth because of his ass keeps saying that N word. That's what I'm saying. So exactly, OMG, really, people don't understand it. I could not have summed it up better. It's hard to know what or who he's working on or coming after if you don't peep every now and then again. I agree. Good night, So Bomb. You take care. Thanks for coming through. I totally agree with you. A lot of things you hear or you hear what somebody's doing, if you watch, you have to watch to stay knowledgeable. And that's what I hate when content creators says, oh, I don't watch. If you don't watch, then how the hell are you giving commentary on something then? I just don't get that. I don't watch. I don't it's like it's better it's like you're better than if you say, I don't watch. I don't watch them. Okay, so why are you commenting on them if you don't watch them? I don't get that. I don't never have gotten that. So, um, it's just like you just gotta study your enemy. That's all. All right, I will remember that, So Bomb. Thank you, Mickey Baby Green. Please like the video, y'all. Please like the video. We're gonna wrap this up and very soon. Anything else y'all want me to answer? And I'm about to be out. So, about to be out. All right. Hold on, y'all. No, you don't have to be GoFundMe. You don't have to be careful. Like I'm not gonna. I don't block nobody. Like I only block people who come in here who try to antagonize me, and they'll come in and antagonize me, and I can tell they antagonize me because they keep saying the same thing over and over again just to poke at me. You can tell. You can really tell that. So when they do that, like I'll address a troll question, right, and then they'll come back again, and they'll come back again, and then that person was coming back again under different pages. Yeah, they were coming and they actually made a page called Sir King is the Wrench. And they came back 3 or 4 times under different pages. So, good night, Baby Bob. Thanks for coming through. Amaya, I will unblock you, so don't worry about that. Um, no, we're open and honest. Like, I'll answer any question, even if it's, a critique So, good later, T Mac. Make sure you fall asleep on that block button too. Um, so yeah, so that's all I want to say. Good night, OMG. Really thank you for that point of view because you just OMG really you summed it up best. You know, you got to keep an eye out on what's going on. So, and I'm gonna be one of the ones that admit and say, yeah, I do, and I admit it. And what? At least you know what I'm saying is credible. So, all right, y'all. We got 3 more minutes before we hit the 115 mark. Uh, yeah, that's all I have to say regarding tonight. Tracy, stop lying. Stop lying. And I'm trying not to go in on your looks, Tracy. So let's just please keep it that way. Yeah. I want to keep it respectful, Tracy. So let's keep it respectful. DKL and Kwani will be married forever. There's something really bad that would have to break them up. I think the only thing that could break up Kwani and DKL's relationship is Ken. If Ken was to be like, hell no, stop messing with her. Like if Kwani was to pop off on Ken, and Ken was like, oh no, you can't talk to her no more, or I'm out, then that would break up the whole thing. Um, T.S. Madison and Shelley, we talked about that. We talked about Raphael. Raphael's getting his 5 minutes of fame. So, that's it. So we got 2 more minutes, and then we're almost done. Mika Baby Green says Rebel Son did that on Tracy. Yeah, I don't like to talk about people's looks. I don't like to talk about people's clothes, living conditions. That's not what my channel is meant for. But when you keep hearing somebody say, "Oh, you're that person that Chopper put up," no, you know that person that Chopper put up was someone that he was dating on an app or chatting with on an app. That's it. That's it. That's it. So that is it. And I don't know why she's so fixated on me. So that's weird. All right, we got 30 seconds, y'all. Um, so yeah, that's it. I'm trying to think. Nothing else really. Nothing else really. We got 15 seconds. Yeah, that's it. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Have a good day. Take care. Have a great Friday. And I will see you all later. Take care now. Bye. Thank you again, Mika Baby Green. I appreciate you modding. Good night, y'all. And Amaya, I will go in and unblock you after this. Thanks, Lemon. Take care now. Bye, y'all.